Oh my God. I don't know what I've gotten myself into. Look like a goofball, but that's okay. You're my goofball. So I guess we'll
That's
just
right. How's
we'll
everyone
get to
doing?
this.
All right. Hey.
Yeah, hilarious.
I thought I would use a mask because we're on the internet and you can never be too careful. Lots of viruses on the internet for sure. Oh,
Well, clearly you just arrived here from another planet, so I guess that's really the point of this show is to educate you what's going on in the world because you just got here from Neptune.
at least I don't know. I think I've been somewhere where it's undiscovered already. It's still
Clearly.
undiscovered.
So here's what's been going on.
It's
Last night,
50
I don't know if
degrees
you
here.
know,
It's 50 degrees here.
but it's crazy. Yeah, the first presidential debate was last night. Two words come to my mind. Those would be intelligent discourse. Clearly, right?
Yeah.
Probably not. No, those words are dumpster fire. For those of you who didn't see it for whatever reason, had to work, sick with COVID, too loud at the strip club, or you just didn't give a fuck. Surely you spent your time better because it was, for all intents and purposes, a horrific car crash, albeit one I couldn't look away from. The 90-minute
A lot of people couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't look away. The debate, if you want to call it that, was a relentless onslaught of verbal interruptions and insults by President Trump to his competitor, Democratic nominee Joe Biden.
I loved it. I thought it was going to be roast, and I got exactly what I thought I would be. I love roast.
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? There,
I mean, it was okay. It was, I didn't think it was presidential at all. It seemed more like a fucking, like a high school, meet me in the fucking, meet me by the lockers.
Hey, thanks for stepping on my joke there, buddy. The consensus seems to be that Trump was so combative and unlikable in his performance that Biden came off as the winner by default. I was going to say that, Trump looked like a bully from an 80s movie, but kind of stole my thunder there. Thanks, Pete.
He still did. I mean, Trump, all right, this is what I thought. I thought Trump was an asshole, and I thought Biden looked like a fucking little bitch, kind of, he said, and I think it was on purpose. I think Trump wanted that. He got his goat, and he got exactly what he wanted. I mean, it was not, 10 minutes in that he's calling him a clown, that Biden's calling Trump a clown. I mean, that's so fucking, it's poetic.
Well, I mean, you know something about looking like a clown, don't you?
Oh, me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, being like, one and acting like one are much the same thing.
Well, I was going to say, I would agree that, Biden was definitely the beneficiary of Trump looking like a total asshole. But I don't think
I would think the opposite.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion because I don't know, because you look like a very upstanding.
We've had 4 years of Trump, so we know what he's
logical person.
And actually, even before that, he's been on TV a bunch of times. I mean, that's all he fucking did was just people around and tell them how shitty they are. So he's
can I make my point? The point is, I think Biden was the beneficiary of Trump's horrible behavior, but that's because not for the reason everybody thinks. It's because any second, any time, any minute that Joe doesn't have to speak is a win for him. I mean, the guy can barely string two words together, let alone two complete sentences. I'm not going to say he has dementia, but he's got.
He had to ask the question. What was the question? I'm sure he.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting.
What was the question? And he was off. He was off his fucking nut. I mean, the guy doesn't know what's going on. It's clear. And I actually thought, he looked like so awake. So maybe like in the green room in the back, they gave him some smelling salt because he was in a fucking coma before he came out.
Yeah, I mean the guy can't speak, but
I mean that's not important.
Are you Trump? Are you gonna let me get a word in, or are you gonna be?
Is that important?
Are you the bulldozing clown?
He's a good orator. Should a president be a good orator? I don't know.
Can I move on? I'd like to move on now.
You're very good at this.
Can we just look at you? Let everybody look at you. Oh, what happened to your clown outfit? Oh, you got rid of it. Damn. That was entertaining. On a lighter note, so SNL kicks off on Saturday. Chris Rock is hosting. A lot of hype, a lot of
Now,
anticipation as there is every day.
is there going to be an audience?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because of COVID and everything.
Right. Oh, that's still going on?
I'm sure last night's debate will be prominently featured, as it is always when there's a presidential election. I mean, I look back as a kid. I mean, all those great debate skits, they were great back in the day. With Carvey and Hartman. How about you, PD? Were you a fan of SNL as a kid? You
Oh,
excited for the
absolutely. But you know what? I was when the greats were still around. The Chris Farley's, the David Spades, the Adam Sandler. I think it's gone downhill considerably in the last couple of years. So actually, like around that time, I got into Mad TV because I just thought that,
right.
SNL had really fucking gone downhill. Then they finally got a little more talent, but I'm really surprised that it's still on.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, yeah, it was. I definitely remember it back in the day being great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it for that reason, because of election year, because I remember all that. But I mean, you should even be more hyped because it just came out a couple weeks ago that Jim Carrey is going to be playing the role of Joe Biden.
I
Jim
did hear
Carrey's
that.
obviously hilarious, and super funny. But I'm having a hard time picturing it. I don't know. I mean, do you think he can pull off Biden?
I mean, I think Jim Carrey can pull off almost anything. The guy is a fucking master of faces and just expressions. He's incredible. He's another one of my idols. I think it goes Jim Carrey and then Tom Brady. Yeah, I think. I mean, haven't you seen all of his movies? I mean, he doesn't just do just slapstick comedy. I mean, he's done a few dramatic roles, and I really think that he'll be good. Absolutely.
It's kind of funny that you were just talking about, why, because we're like the same age. But yeah, I mean, it was better back in the '90s for sure. And it's people always say, oh, it was better in the '90s, but it's like I guess everyone agrees, even Lorne Michaels, because like what Chris Rock and Jim Carrey. I mean, is this 2020 or 1997? Like, what the fuck?
I know, you're right. And fuck Jim Carrey. I mean, that guy he wasn't even picked for SNL. He did In Living Color instead, and fucking murdered it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, did you hear that he like tried out for SNL back in the day and they didn't take him?
Of course I did. Yeah, I heard it. And I'm sure he's still probably salty about it, but he doesn't care anymore.
I'm sure he's real salty about it with his, $50 million.
He's giving them the old fuck you right in their faces.
Right.
He didn't need them. But you know what? This SNL has always been, just a fucking producer of all kinds of movies, Every star in SNL has gotten some kind of movie deal. Did you notice that? Just
only the really successful ones. They ain't giving any fucking movie deals to Horatio Sands.
Well, right. I mean, I don't know. He probably has been in something.
Yeah, it's like a fucking character, like a bit part.
Yeah, probably. Horatio Sands, I always fucking hated. I can't believe that guy fucking made it on, and Jim Carrey couldn't. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You ought to write a letter or something.
Nah. I'm not gonna write a letter.
Yeah, you're not gonna write shit. You're not even gonna write any jokes.
I don't write, obviously. Obviously, you can tell that, right?
Don't write jokes. Don't write fucking.
I'm totally off the cuff and off the wagon.
And it shows.
The wagon.
Hey, maybe I'll wear a funny tie.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of substance, but no, that's really it. I don't have a lot of substance. That's all.
So I was thinking about, a good way to wrap up our segments here. So like, if you're like me, like I'm always on the lookout for silly and stupid stories whenever I'm on the net. So I figured I'd end our show.
How far do you have to look?
Man, not too far. I figured I'd end our show with, a segment or something I can find that's stupid. So I'm going to call this segment, "Oh, good." Here's my first report.
Oh, good. Okay.
Kylie Jenner is mobilizing her army of 200 million Instagram followers to register to vote for the upcoming election. Oh, good.
Oh,
Nothing
good.
will better ensure our democracy than a few million spaced out dipshits registering to vote. I mean, you know how these stupid millennials, I mean, the follower, they probably think that someone famous from a reality television show.
It's super scary. It's super scary because numbers do matter. Numbers do matter. Let's be honest, right? So, I mean, if she mobilizes 2 fucking million dumb fucks, that's gonna be that's gonna be problematic.
Well, it's kind of ironic. I mean, you know, he's like, there's Zennials, right? Is that what we call them now? Zennials? Because we're not, that's like the next generation. We're not
What are
even,
we?
We're millennials. They're Zennials.
No, see, I've heard different stories. I've heard we're Zennials.
I don't think so. I don't know. Whatever.
Millennials are after us. Maybe they were born after us.
No, it depends on what you look at. Stop sidetracking.
Right.
It depends on what you look at.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, the internet. You know, there's all kinds of conflicting shit out there.
I've seen that. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My point is, you know, these dumb kids are going to think that like someone famous from a reality television show can actually make a difference in a presidential election.
Right. It wasn't.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Exactly. What are you supposed to make a joke here?
Oh, okay. I figured there was a joke there, but you paused.
Well, I was waiting. I was hoping that you were going to be, I don't know, prescient enough to make it on your own, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we let the viewers be the judge?
What viewers? There's no viewer. There's no viewer.
I know. Hey, listen. Be able to get a fucking job in the public sector ever again, which is probably good because I don't want to fucking be there anyway.
Okay. Well, back to what we were talking about. What do you think of Kylie rocking the vote? I mean, do you approve of it?
What do I think of Kylie rocking the cock? That fucking slut. I don't know. I guess, you know, she's got a lot of followers, which just shows you how fucking stupid this new generation is, that they're gonna follow some fucking plastic slutty bitch that doesn't really never went to school, doesn't know anything about anything except that, you know, her mom's a fucking something.
I mean,
I don't know. And like their sisters are just fucked to get famous. Wow, if that's what you're going for, if that's the kind of person you want to look up to, Jesus, fucking off yourself.
Yeah, dude, people are so stupid. Like they're gonna follow what a reality television star thinks about politics.
They made it. They made the you know what, they produced it themselves. I mean, you know, no one's gonna. Who picked them up? I mean, went and shopped slutty wares.
Yeah, but I mean, vote Trump though, right?
I mean, who the fuck else? What's the alternative? Just like fucking Hillary and Trump. What's the alternative?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that there's a right answer. I'm just saying it's kind of ironic. That's all.
I just think that it's fucking. I mean, they just set this guy up. I mean, Biden. He's a fucking pawn. He's a super puppet. I mean, did they make? I don't know. I don't even know what their thinking is. Like they had no other candidate better than this fucking Weekend at Bernie's-esque, you know, character. I mean, I swear they're pulling the strings every time the guy fucking talks. Like, shut up.
He had a stuttering problem. You hadn't heard that?
Oh, I've heard it. I mean, he's a fucking.
I hear it every time he talks.
Want to, you know, speak in public. It's not. That's not exactly, you know, like the top three things.
Have you heard? Have you heard Joe Biden's got a stuttering problem?
No,
Yeah,
I hadn't heard.
I've heard.
No, I haven't heard that.
I don't know. I feel
So
bad for the
yeah,
guy.
I mean, what the fuck? What can we hope for? I mean, this is our hope, right? Um, it's between this guy who's already in office for 4 years, and he has. I mean, I don't know. Has he done a lot? Do you believe he's done a lot?
No, but it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think.
It matters what the fucking populace thinks.
Right.
Doesn't really. I don't know, man. It's bullshit. All of it. I think.
All right. Well, I don't know. How's my video coming across? I'm gonna wrap this up because looks like
Coming
I'm.
across pretty shitty.
Yeah. Was it smooth at all before?
It was pretty good before.
I don't know. All right. Final thoughts. I don't care anything about Kylie's politics, but I'll give her 3 thumbs up, and you
Three
can't
thumbs
see the
up there,
third.
and one thumb in her asshole for
Right.
looking so fucking hot with all her plastic and surgery.
Oh,
And
whatever.
just,
You know she looks
what
good.
an awful fucking human being. Can you even
I
call
don't
her
know.
that? I mean, she's probably not. She's hardly even that.
You know what? You should make sure you don't follow her on Instagram. I'm sure she'll really be hurting by that.
You know what? I don't give a fuck. If her
All right.
worth is Instagram likes and follows, she's worthless to me.
You just fly out of frame. Yeah, we'll leave on that note. Talk to you later, buddy.